All right, so today is my presentation, and my presentation title is Japanese culture. You know, we're here in Japan. We have lots of unique culture. So let's go. That it's fake. Yeah, that how. Fortunately, we have 4 Japanese students, so maybe someone try to, um, maybe someone try to tell you guys that why it is Japanese culture or Japanese food like that. And for me, it's a little bit bored title, bored theme. So today I will try to tell you guys this linguist approach to English pronunciation. You know, maybe you all already understood, but my pronunciation is really terrible, unique like that. So, through this presentation, I want to try to let you know that the English pronunciation about what is the English pronunciation and specific, or what is the difference of the pronunciation of nationality, and I will explain by the linguistic approach. And by the way, do you know linguist? Linguist is the studying or subject of languages. For example, what is the difference of Spanish or Brazil, Spanish or Portuguese, or the okay. So how the English was born like that. So I wanna tell you guys the English pronunciation very logically. But so for now, this is studying time. Perhaps Mancuso will go home, or Eddie will sleep, but I don't care about it unless the teacher will accept it. Okay, so here you go. Before that, why I choose here you go. But before that, why I choose this topic, or why I will explain such a studying topic. That is why, because I will tell you why I chose this topic and why I will explain such a studying things. So for now, let me introduce myself, especially about my job. Actually, so here is my description, and my job is. Could you please see me the second part? My job is public consultant, and what is consultant? Is the second topic. I investigate the clients required issues. I research the client issues and then analyze it, and finally we will propose such a either process to the government. So analyzing or researching is it's my job. That's why I try to analyze the pronunciation today. And this is tips, but I have some paper. I have some paper here. So if you have interested, please see. Please read it. A paper about the tourism. So if you have some time, please read it. And actually, I work in the Fujitsu, the Japanese company. This is my company's institute official website here. Okay, and then, so why I chose this topic? Why pronunciation? At first, when I was before coming here, the especially when I was in high school or university student, Japanese. So here in Japanese, how to learn English in Japan is really they're focusing on the reading or writing. So I never cared about speaking, especially the pronunciation. But before coming here, I take an online English conversation, online speaking class, and then when I talk to my teacher, I pronounce like tree, or my master's degree, but they can't understand it. They couldn't understand it. It's really a basic words, even though it's really basic words, but I couldn't understand them. So it's really stressful for me. And finally, the trigger is here. Someone in my class said, "I have no idea what he's saying." When I talk to him, or her, perhaps her, because of course, because of grammatical skills and then speaking skills, but the it's clear that my pronunciation is really the classmates struggle to understand my pronunciation, and I struggled to pronounce properly as well. So, using my research skill, and I have such a presentation, I have such opportunity to presentation, so that I chose this topic, and this presentation is not for only you guys, but also for me. Okay, so let's into the uh, linguistic pronunciation. So first, why do we have accent? Why do we have own accent? Because here, our brain is made for of course, our mother tongue, like Japanese, Turkey, Spanish, a lot. So we call it language verb. In this paper, I will call it L1. L1 means mother language, native language. Then, when you speak English, and we'll call English L2, language 2, language second. And we directly apply the mother tongue L1's language rule very naturally. And it is called language transfer. And that causes our accent. And what kind of the causes of the language transfer? Here, especially this is for Japanese, but here is there are three causes by the language transfer from English to our mother, from our languages to mother tongue Englishes. So first, the sounds. It's really clear, but if you don't have sound in L1 in your mother language, we naturally substitute our similar sound. For example, always I say I think that, and we Japanese don't have think sound, so that I use s instead of think. And the blocks. It's really obvious in Japanese that the English is composed of not only vowels but also consonants. But we always use vowels as in any words. So I unconsciously add another vowels in the words. For example, okay, so let's say cat. So cat is CAT, and the finish is T sound, but we don't have the, but I don't use to finish the consonants, so I often say cat, TO. Third, the rhythm is totally different. English moves like wave, but our Japanese is more flat languages. And so so when I talk, so when I speak something, I read really flat. For example, English moves like a wave. For example, the causes of language transfer. But teacher Sabin, could you speak this title, please? Thank you. Here. So Sabine has a wave, but I don't have a wave. So I should make a wave in the sentence. It is, so in this side, I will have a tips about the native accents. Even native speakers have a different accent. You know that, especially in US, they say the R sound, but for example, let's see, red, or okay, color, here, but the UK say, the British sound said like here, and OG often says here. Is it correct? So even they are different. So our pronunciation goal is mutual understanding. We call it intelligibility, but anyway, we don't pursue to the professional sounds, but we should do the so anyway, we don't need to pronounce totally perfect. Just understand how to just mutual understanding is really important and useful. And here I will try. Here I will research the language you guys have. And what kind of accent do you have in English? First, I heard that Korean, they don't have P and B. No, they don't have F and V. So they instead use P and V, and they don't have Z. So it's going to say J. So let's see. So Liana, could you pronounce it, please? So Hugo, could you pronounce it, please? Good, thank you. Is it difficult? All right. So next, Thai. Thai often drops the final consonants. Is it really? So let's say cat. Or V, they don't have V, so let's say the W. So Lee, it's your turn. How was that? That's good. Okay, so next. And yeah, Korean sounds is a little bit flat as well. And Turkish, and then Turkish. Is Turkish don't have such a wave as well, and either, and they often mistake the W to V or TH to T or S. And is it really interesting for me that do you guys insert the vowels before the S plus content? For example, station is station. Is it correct? Interesting. Okay, so please. Okay, so Jasmine, please read it. Amazing. How do you feel it? All right. So here, Japanese one. So Japanese is really flat language all over the in the world. It is the most flattest language in the world. So we often say こんな感じですごく滑らかに喋ります。So did you hear? It's really flat, right? And other thing is we don't, as I mentioned, we differently add vowels every time after consonant. For example, the PC Mac, we say Mac, we say Mac, 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 MacBook. Mac, we say MacBook, MacBook. And then, so the good example here is good example. My name is Suzuki Hiroya. You can see that each sound, every consonant has, and there all of them are consonants, vowels, consonants, vowels. It's very Japanese sounds. Then we don't have th sounds, so often say s or z. So Shio, come on. Oh, you have a good pronunciation. The th sound is really difficult for me for us, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's say Latino. Spanish are flat as well. I'm not sure. Oh, good. And then you guys, before the S plus consonant, you guys add E. So like study, study. Or you don't have this thing. You cannot you can't distinguish B and V. So very. All right. So Diana, come on. Diana. Okay. And finally Portuguese. Portuguese, don't you have T and D sound? It's G, G. And then the final L sound becomes U, and initial R sound becomes H. Rio de Janeiro. You don't say Rio de Janeiro, but Rio de Janeiro. Could you repeat it? Thank you. Thank you. You have a good accent, but how do you think so? All right. And here, and here, I want to try to explain my disasters. So every day I recorded my voice. Every day I recorded that my vlog. I recorded the 5 minutes conversation, 5 minutes self-conversation about today's topic. And what happened today. And after that, I will input the AI and analyzing it. There are 3 mistakes. And there are 3 specific mistakes I had. This example. So when I went to the inspection, but my pronunciation is not clearly, so they understand infection. I had 3 infections. I have sore disease. Then class, my C sound is not so strong, so they say they understand about grass. So I was sleeping in my class, but no, C sound, L sound. We don't have L and R sound, so yeah, the AI understand that I was sleeping in my grass. My grass is grass is an area which covered by plant. And finally, my pronunciation of third sounds like set. So example, so every time I say the first thing, and second thing, third thing, like that. But they say they understand the third thing is. So even though I have my accent, and so I really found that I should modify my accent because someone misunderstand it. So perhaps someone often misunderstand it. All right, so here is a tips as well. How can I? So first is some kind of trick, some kind of tips. The yawn tonic. Yawn is like that. And English needs deep breath. So maybe English speakers said loud voice. They use lots of breath, but here in Japan we don't use. I don't use so much breath. So when I talk something, I should do my mouth or my throat like oh, and I will talk like that. I should talk like that. Then, so in Australia, we have our advantages because Australian English don't. They often drops that R sound. So the okay. Finally, I will try to train myself. So finally, the training about the English speak sounds. That unique training to pronounce it properly. For tissue paper test, so when I say the Japanese language, 僕がどんだけ日本語を喋っても全然このティッシュは揺れませんと。So whenever I told Japanese language, I speak Japanese language, this tissue is not moving like whoosh. But when I speak English, I should move this tissue. So it's easy to confirm that my breath, I can breathe properly or not. Then rubber band philosophy, it means to. So as I mentioned, our language is very flat. So I should stress the in the sentence. So then when when I when I speak something, and when you should stress the words, when when you speak something and there are some words to stress, when you talk something at the time, you have rubber bands. Then you will try to extend it. You will try to stretch it. It makes your speaking it's more stressful, right? So okay, so my presentation is finished, and here accent is not fair, but it means our mother tongue language system works for completely. So just we should keep identity, but we should be clear. I will try it, and I will definitely change my pronunciation. Is change my pronunciation to good to be good. Thank you. To be good. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And finally, thank you for listening. And here is appendix. I made my application. I made my app to learn the British or Aussie pronunciation about vowels on